So I just wanted to show you something. I know it can be tricky working with Annie Sloan waxes. So I'm just going to show you what I do sometimes. It's hard to tell, I know. So I'm putting some dark wax on this dresser here, but I only want a little bit of dark wax. So what I do is, I've got her clear wax here. I've got two different brushes, but I've cleaned, this is my dark wax brush, and I've cleaned it pretty good. So I'm just going to dip it in my, what I do is I dip it in my clear wax, and I put on clear wax. The dark wax can be really streaky, so that's why people kind of shy away from it. But it just adds so much character to furniture if you incorporate the dark wax. So I'm just going to do half this drawer at a time. So there's the clear wax with a hint of dark because I'm using my dark brush. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my dark, a little tiny bit of my dark wax, and just rub it straight onto the clear wax. And what that does is it just gives you a hint of dark wax. Might be hard to tell on camera, but see, it just gives a hint of the dark wax. I've got something stuck here. So that's a kind of something you can do if you want a little bit, if you want it a little bit darker, then just add some more dark wax until you like it, and just keep rubbing. But you want to start with your clear wax on there. And there you go. It kind of adds a little bit of aging. Let me just get this over a bit here. So I'm going to do the same with this one. I'm going to actually wipe off this brush a bit first. And then I'm going to put on my, so you can see, put on my clear. So there's my clear. I'm not going to wipe it off. Let me just see if I can get, when you put wax over transfers, because you're rubbing, they tend to come off a little bit. And then I'm going to go straight to my dark, right over the clear, just a little bit, and rub it in. Just do small sections, and then I'm going to, rubbing hard, I'm going to wipe that off. So it's hard to tell on camera. And I'm going to put a little bit more aging right here on top of this. This is an urn. See if we can back up the camera. It's hard to tell on camera, but so there's just a little bit of aging. So that's what you do. You just want a little bit of dark wax. I'm going to do the same here on the side. Put on some clear wax, and then I'll add a little bit of dark, and then just rub that in and off, and there you go. Adds a little bit of dark wax. And I'll just do, see if you guys can see bottom down here. I'll do the same here, but on my clear wax. And then I'm going to put on a little bit of dark right on top of the clear. And then that adds, and then just rub it. And there you go. And that adds just a little bit of dark wax.